Today's sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to Foxborough, Massachusetts, where the keeper of the light sounds the far bell to signal that it is indeed time for football inside Gillette Stadium. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the New England Patriots. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. This guy's in a bit of a hole here, 2-4 through 6 games. On the other side, it's Patriots head coach Mike Vrabel. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
We both know it's a league where they seemingly throw the ball just about every play. But watching him perform last week with 3 touchdown passes still caught my eye in a big way.
Still kind of the gold standard, 3 touchdown passes, isn't it? And for his efforts last week, AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
I can't wait to see what he does this week.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And we're going to see this offense try and spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Patriots to take over on offense. And leading him out, their veteran quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Now a play fake, Brady. And he's got Amendola on the connection. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On play action, it's Brady. And the Dolphins rush gets home, down he goes. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
2nd and 16 at the 31-yard line.
This one out to about the 38. The keeper gets him 7 that time, but it'll lead to a 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. He can't get away, and Brady will go down. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. The Patriots send out their punter, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Well, the Dolphins offense, led by their wide receiver, headed out for their 2nd possession. And he's been a consistent force offensively all season, currently ranked amongst the best in the NFL in terms of receiving touchdowns. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Running from the shotgun with Drake. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's caught. It's a rookie from Alabama. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
First down, Dolphins.
He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you wonder, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
From the gun, it's Drake. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, last drive they went 3 and out.
Over the middle, complete. It's Parker. And he's got this down to the 35. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On first down, Drake. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. We can look at this Patriots defense. They were fantastic a week ago in the win over Houston.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week. That pressure on the QB is key.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. And while all of that was going on with a sack, it appears, unfortunately, we have an injured player. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 3-0 lead. Well, both teams kind of feeling each other out here. And now after 3 drives, we have a score with that field goal.
Yeah, they're still waiting for their breakout drive to come to them, all right? They're using the playbook well. They're looking for that extra section that says touchdowns instead of field goals. But they'll take the 3 for now and try and get set up for more later.
New England's offense set to go. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Throwing now is Brady. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Hogan. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14. And that was a heck of a play there on the outside.
Partner, sometimes I think on a play like this as a corner, you've got to think to yourself, all I got to do is slow him down so others can come over and support. But in this case, he said, forget that. I've got this. Sorry you had to make the run for nothing, fellas.
To the flat, that's complete to his running back. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Up the middle here, it's Lewis. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. The Patriots at 5-1 here in this early part of the season. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a 1st down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Looking to find a lane, but he camp, reined in at the line of scrimmage. Daquan Jones in on the tackle there. From the 46, here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll throw with Brady. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to...
Under pressure, and they got to him again. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball in his hands a lot quicker.
And out come the Dolphins now. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. He'll look to Williams to begin things. And he stopped immediately there. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
They'll look to throw. This goes out wide for Drake. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Miami.
Back to throw now on 1st down. He's got the hook up here to Camp. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 47-yard line.
Again to Drake running left. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. They'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he slides to avoid the hit. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Dolphins are able to add on to that lead. Extra point forthcoming. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it winds up in 6 points for the Dolphins. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Patriots offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And as you see on the graphic, he's right up there with the best in the league when it comes to throwing touchdowns. Currently second in the NFL at this point of the season. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They start the drive on the ground with Lewis. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
Down at the 26. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second.
Now Brady. Short throw complete to Gronkowski. And the Dolphins beef up the secondary here as they look to stop him on third down.
Brings up third down and 7.
Here's Brady. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
6 yards.
Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Given 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7 at the 45-yard line.
Lewis between the tackles. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Brings up second and
They try again with Lewis. And he'll get this down close to a first down at about the Dolphins' 26. 41 yards rushing for him now to this point. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. To throw, it's Brady. That is caught. And he will have a Patriots first down, and comfortably so as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
That's another Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now Lewis here on first down. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the
Second
play.
and 10.
2nd and 10 at the Dolphins' 21-yard line.
Now Brady. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hogan. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
Brings up 3rd and
Brady now to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. Well, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So, 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So now the Dolphins set to take over on offense. They were winners over the Jets a week ago, and they are in the driver's seat right now as well. They'll start the drive with Drake. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
2nd and 14. They'll set up the screen to Drake. 1 yard is the loss. They back up even further to a 3rd and 15. Looking to throw. And that is is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. The Dolphins will send out the punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And now Edelman. A big hitter that time in the punt game. 66 yards on the boot. And the Patriots take over. New England trying to get a place on offense. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not have the balls go through goalposts.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
At the 29-yard line.
On the handoff, Lewis running left. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. 3rd and 9 here. Brady. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to kick it away. This is taken at the 18. 1:53 remaining in this first half of play. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
That's good for a Dolphin.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and off the play action, he'll look to throw it. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. And this is a quarterback who's already had success on the ground in this first half, but this time they're able to hem him in.
And it's always different when you rush a mobile quarterback as opposed to a guy you know will be right back in the pocket. In this case, you got to make sure the inside pressure and the outside pressure match, and maybe even a second wave to make sure if he squirts free, you've got someone to tackle him.
Now it's the backup Tannehill. To the right side, he's got Parker. And he'll get this up near midfield, but then still a few yards shy of the 1st down. That'll give him 8 that time. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Starting to feel like fall outside, isn't it? Week 7 on the schedule. Let's get right into it. Our tour around the NFL starts now at Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis. The Colts at home for a divisional matchup against Houston in the AFC South. And this is the Colts wideout. He's going to pull this one in, and then he sets his sights towards the end zone. It's a 59-yard touchdown. The Colts get the W by 2 touchdowns. From there, it's on to Cincinnati, checking in on the Bengals as they host the Baltimore Ravens. And this is the Ravens running back. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. One more to show you real quick. It's over in Tampa, the Buccaneers hosting the Arizona Cardinals. And this is Tyler Huntley. He connects. It's a 16-yard touchdown. The Bucs lead it by a point at halftime. With that, a look at the rest of the action going on. Remember, bye weeks are in play, so the schedule a little lighter than it's been in weeks past. Meanwhile, in our game, neither offense has been able to distinguish themselves. It's been the defenses that have stood tall so far. As we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Patriots offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams to defend in the red zone. You see the graphic. He's second in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. Now Brady. Over the middle, that's caught by Hogan. Second and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 36.
Now a play fake. Brady. Rifles one complete into the hands of Gronkowski. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
That's good for the Patriots. First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They run with Lewis out of the gun. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Brings up second and 12 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Brady to throw. Fights through it. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down.
Brings up third and
To throw is Brady. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember. Hey, we knew that it was going to be a Herculean effort from that distance. Had to drive that kick low, and you see the result, Charles. Got through and got a hand on it.
And from this outside observation post, I love the aggressiveness of both teams there. One to attempt that long field goal, and the other to send the house and go blocking. He hit it pretty well, and I thought he was going to have a shot at it, but a nice effort on the other side, batting that one down.
10 yards on the pickup.
Right back to Drake. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
And the Dolphins, first down.
They go play action here on first down. Open man, he's got camp complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Back to throw here. Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted. And the Pats are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
New England's offense set to go. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. They'll start off with a give to Lewis. And he'll be hit and dropped for a loss at the 5-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Going underneath for Lewis. And they'll get him down right around the 11-yard line.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 7.
From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Fielded at about the 28. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And it'll be Dolphin football. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. Throwing the out route, he's got Parker. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
That's good for a Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
The slot man in motion right. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here.
That's another.
Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Tannehill. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. A great effort there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Dolphins go up by 2 touchdowns.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 17-3. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. New England trying to get a place on offense. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Throwing now is Brady. And the Dolphins Lions rush gets home. Down he goes. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. From the gun, it's Brady. Under pressure, they got him again. Well, this is getting ridiculous. 8 sacks now. That time, multiple guys get to him.
Oh, you can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. So now here come the Dolphins. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll have a Dolphins first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
Dolphins, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole that closed there quickly at the end. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Now Tannehill. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Quan Alexander able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
The Patriots take
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try to get some points.
Oh, boy, this defense again really making things tough on them as they stop him for no gain. A 2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Foxborough.
at the 20-yard line.
This one out quickly to Amendola. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
To throw, it's Brady. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
1st and 10 at the 30.
Here's Brady. It's caught outright Amendola. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Brady now to throw. Short throw complete to Gronkowski. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45.
8 yards on the pickup.
Shotgun handoff for Lewis. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 54 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
24-yard line.
Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right, they did pick up the first down.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Devin Duvernay, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Now for the point after. And it's up through the goalposts. It's 17-10. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it ends with a New England touchdown. And it's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Miami's offense set and ready to go. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Drake will start the drive on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 24-yard line.
Off play action, Tannehill. He's got the hook up here to Camp. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. There's a short one caught by Uzama. He'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite powering through the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 39.
Play action, it's Tannehill. Blitz coming, and down he goes. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
He'll try and do this himself. He will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They'll send Landry in motion right. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
Slot man moves right. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and it's still to give up the middle. Yeah, good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
That's another Dolphins first down. 1st and 10.
Now it's Tannehill. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. How about this? They'll try the option. Left side. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
Picked a good spot there to dial the blitz up the middle.
Yeah, and it's hard to really figure out where guys are going to come from when you're facing a 3-4 because they can come from the left, the right, just as you noted, up the middle. And you got those linebackers who are kind of hybrid guys that can rush the pass or all drop in coverage. Hard for an offense to figure out where the pressure is going to come from.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Tannehill. They'll set up the screen to Gray. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And his kick is indeed good. And the Dolphins will add on to their lead. So that's, CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Looking to put a drive together. Now Brady. Now he'll tuck this and run. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. A quick throw by Brady, complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. And open here is Hogan. He's got it. And he will have the Patriots first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Brady going to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Hogan. Here's 3rd down and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now Brady. That is caught. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score. The extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. I don't want to say that they're completely against the wall here, Charles, but all of a sudden, and with the run that they've been on the other sideline, this is down to a 3-point game. They got to be careful.
Not much space from their back to the wall, though. So you're exactly right. They got to be careful here. But this is where the value of note-taking and recall comes into play. What was working earlier? Why was it working? Can you get those types of matchups again? And can you run those plays that get you a little bit more breathing room and a little bit of space?
Now a run up the middle with Drake. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Foreman powering ahead. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout.
That's good.
And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
At the 42-yard line.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 18. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. And they will take a knee here. Victory very likely now for the Dolphins as they take a knee here. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And I'll tell you what, it has not been with a whole lot of frequency over the last couple of decades or so that